morning. Hello. And welcome to the morning show. Where reality makes no sense. I'm assuming you guys have been awake the whole time, unless you don't live in Australia. Miles Diggs. Hello. Whereabouts are you from? Mr. Miles. Greetings, newcomers. Whereabouts are you guys from? Miles, you're from the US? Huh. What is the time currently over in the US? I just assumed that the people that are on here would be from Australia. Dang. I do not like the mornings. What's my agenda today? Well, I'm going through my morning ritual for my skincare routine before I start work. Dragon MT. A MAGA hat would suit you better. What is that? What is a MAGA hat? Where you are. AM or PM? I'm assuming PM. Mushrooms on YouTube are a bit funny. don't seem as interactive as other live streams on other social media platforms. What part of Australia am I in? New South Wales. I live in Sydney. Which part of the US are you living in? P. Sherman Wallaby. P. Sherman Wallaby Way, Sydney. What does that even mean? What does that mean? You're in Tennessee. Cool. And how old are you? Miles Diggs. Bro, I only got like three and a half hours sleep, something like that. What a baddie. My fault, really. Too busy talking to Wern all the time. Naughty. Just go to sleep, man. But, you know, women, men. Can't help it. It's a quote from the movie Finding Nemo. That's hilarious. So, the ice cubes are for minimizing inflammation in the face. A lot of people, when they wake up in the morning, they have something called moon face. It's usually when they have too much liquids that is built up in the face. So a good way to try and minimize the puffiness, although I don't have moon face, I don't suffer from moon face, I don't usually hold more water in my face than I do the rest of my body, but it's just one of those practices that I feel as though is nice to do. So that's the main purpose of icing your face. I also do it because it lubricates my face. Lubricate. Easy to wash. Helps you wake up a little bit more, I guess. So now the cleansing process is out of the way. Wait for my face to dry a little bit. put on some clothes, and then once my face is dried a bit, I will then put on some retinoid cream. Then I will put some hyaluronic acid on. I see with your beauty rituals, yeah, it's been a little bit more extensive, or it has been more extensive over the last month. And for the last 2 months, I've probably been a lot more religious with it. Prior to that, yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, retinoid cream. Oops. How old are you, Miles? Wait, did I ask that? I felt like I did. And what is on the agenda for you today? And by the way, hello, secondary person that's been just chilling there. I don't know if you're the same second person that's been chilling there for the last 5 minutes. Oh, God. My titty is sore. Better put on some pants as well, because apparently those are important. Write my final papers and try to record my presentation. Nice. What kind of presentation? And record it? You mean visually? Video? Why? How often do you go live on TikTok? I don't. Because I can't. I got permanently banned well over 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I used to do live streams pretty much every single day on TikTok, but quite a few years ago, I ended up getting cancelled. And then on my secondary account, I got banned from it permanently, so yeah. I just reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube a couple days ago, so I've been doing live streams. I've just been playing around with different times to see, I guess, how many interactions I can get at what times. So, we'll see. This is the first time that I've done it in the morning. What did I do? What didn't I do? What didn't I do? I mean, it's pretty easy to find. One simple Google search or one YouTube search of my name and a lot of stuff will pop up. I love to troll people. So, not very good if you're trolling a whole bunch of sensitive people. I mean, to a certain degree, there's some truth behind it, but I did go a little bit overboard, as I typically do. One paper is for social basis of behavior and presentation, and is integral of different practices in therapy. Okay, cool. Sounds interesting. I'm assuming maybe you're in your 20s, early 20s, 21, 22? retinoid cream on. Let that dry a bit. I'll put that in my pocket. Take this one. Oh, that's not high. Let's see if I can drop that for a couple minutes. Okay, so when you're fasting, you'll notice that you don't need to drink. Oh, you don't need to drink as much water as you usually would if you were to eat food. Why is that? Because the body doesn't require as much liquids to digest. Nothing. Sometimes you can literally get away with only drinking 200 milliliters of water because your body doesn't require very much until you eat, obviously. So, bottle being filled. Niacinamide tablet. Hop. Creatine, monohydrate. Now this is going to be horrible because this creatine is very chalky, sandy, gritty. So here, 1 teaspoon is probably close to 10 grams. Well, that's not 10 grams, but I'll mash down 10 grams this morning. Okay. Yuck. Still. Yummy. Maybe we'll pop down another 5 grams. Now that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Another 5 grams of creatine. Then I'm going to hold another 10 grams for a little bit later on today. Sand. Yummy. Oh crap. That worked out. 10 grams for later on today. Just watched TikToks? Did you just watch TikToks of me? Yeah, that's hilarious. At one point in time, it was a trend to cancel me. There's only one community that's going to come together to try and cause an issue for everyone else. I guess we all know which community that is. Crap. Pull your head and run. Yeah, I remember what happened now. Hang on. You remember me? How long have you been following? Wait, were you already a subscriber on my YouTube channel? Miles. Because if you were, man, you must be an OG. You must have been around a long time ago. And I appreciate you being around. Okay, so what I just applied was I was in TikTok. Oh, damn. That's crazy. I do appreciate you being around. So I just applied some beef tallow moisturizing cream that I made. It also has some sunflower oil. Then for vitamin C, some essential oils just because it smells nice. You don't need essential oils though. And gouache out my face because it's a stupid face. Again, this is to help sculpt and push out the puffiness. But like I said, I don't really suffer from puffy face. I just like to do it. I made my own beef tallow. Well, I bought the beef tallow from the shop, grass-fed, grass-finished beef tallow. Rendered it out, which took ages. I think I rendered it out for like 40 hours in total. So rendered beef tallow out for about 40 hours. And edit everything out myself, yes. It's probably the best moisturizing cream I've ever used. It's very nourishing. Oh crap. Shall we go there? Sure. Well, so I really need to get to work. I've just been pussyfooting around. Not really though. But you know. It sort of does seem that way. Quickly take those. Where the hell's my other phone? Take that. I've got some tablets in the car. Oh. That other phone might be in here. Look at my pants, yes. Have you tried hosting on Bingo? Bingo? What is Bingo? Bigo. Big O. What is that? I've never heard of it before. Okay, you guys can come with me on a drive to work. Is it better? And if it is better, in what way? was like, that's the darkest I've ever seen this staircase. Why? I realize it's because the outdoors. What an idiot. Didn't even get my keys. Because the outside doesn't have any light. No. There's no light down here either. Grow a fan base. It's a live where you make money. Maybe I'll have to have a look at it. Does it have a wide number of users? As far as live streaming goes, I don't think YouTube is the proper platform to do live streams. Mainly because people don't come on here to do live streams, you know? People go on TikTok for live streams. Or Twitch or whatever else. It's an app with a white dinosaur. It sounds like that Black Mirror episode. Oh wait, was that a dinosaur? No, I can't quite recall. Dropped one of the earbuds. Okay, let's go. I don't know how the traffic is going to be this morning, but I bet you it's going to be balls. You psycho. Sure, the internet would have disconnected and reconnected by now. But anyway, what is the user base with people that are on Ego? 10 minutes from now? Crap, I'm going to be a little bit late. It's mostly known as a live streaming platform. There's also Kick, there's also Rumble. How accessible is it to mobile phones? Oh, good. Yeah, all the traffic's gonna suck balls this morning. Seems like water in my exhaust. Two trucks. Two. Maybe I'll jump onto YouTube. I'll jump onto YouTube and I'll have a look as to how popular Vigo is, especially for live streaming. The truck was ruthless, bro. A muted new car, or a different car, I should say. But I'm broke. Story of everyone's life, right? Everyone's broke all the time. Bro, the trucks in Sydney, a lot of truck drivers in Sydney are mental. Like, they drive way faster than cars. They're actually crazy. It's great because it means that, yeah, I mean, when they first start, they hold off the traffic, but when they get going, these guys really get going. And that truck there was really pushing. I'm surprised that this truck isn't boosting it right now. Creatine. Apparently, if your cognitive function isn't optimal, because you're lacking sleep, or you were lacking sleep the night prior, it's really good to drink a large amount of creatine before you start your day. Oh my god, why is the turning lane so far back? I guess it just helps with all the neural pathways. No way. Bro. There was no way I was getting through that. So we've got a day off tomorrow. We have a day off tomorrow, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Because any day that you're working was a horrible day. But it's also bad because it means that this week is a 3-day working week. So next week I'll only get like $500 or something, which is terrible. Come on. You can do it. I wonder what kind of music you can play in the background when you're doing live streams for it not to get flagged. I also wonder how many views and stuff you need before you can start making money. This probably almost blew my tire out. What are the conditions on Bigo for you to be able to make money? I don't know. If I get rid of it. Anyway, guys, well, I don't want any more, but I appreciate everyone being on the live today. I shall be on later on today. Play around different times. Everybody enjoy their day, and I shall talk to you guys soon.